Am I friends with my clients? This is a two-part story. In the beginning, literally every client was a direct connection. I had 2 careers prior to real estate and collected contacts and business cards. Physically had boxes of business cards. That's just what you did back in the day. And I was always organized. And if I wanted to reach out to someone, I wanted their full contact information. When I transitioned to real estate in 2001, I spent hours every single day organizing my database in Microsoft Outlook. I scrubbed Facebook for emails, downloaded contacts from LinkedIn, and manually entered every business card I had collected in the previous 10 years. The list grew, and today I'm sitting at approximately 4,500 contacts and still growing. Once I was organized, I began the assault on my database. I used email and phone calls to let people know what I was doing. I had some funny and quirky emails, and at times also some very personal ones. I had calendar reminders to set up bulk emails, and also had a top 50 list that I relied on for these regular business and referrals that I was getting. I was methodical and tactical, always in front of prospects with intention. And obviously it worked. So some part of this story is, yeah, I am friends with a lot of my clients from the beginning. And the second part is really a little different, but 95% of your deals in the beginning will be your friends and family. You guys have to understand that and embrace that and reach out to those people, letting them know intimately exactly what you're doing and what you expect from them, because they don't know how these businesses run and what you're actually doing. And some people literally don't even know what a real estate broker does. So you have to be very intentional about that. The second part is when I got busy, how did I separate client from friends? Like, do you become friends with your clients? And honestly, at some point, it just wasn't possible. I was doing, 80 deals a year. So literally impossible to have that many friends, especially as the years went on. And a lot of these clients were new connections. The trick is to make them think you are friends with them. I mean, not really, but sort of. There are people that you will definitely connect with. And I do have some people that I'm really thankful to call friends that I've met through the business. As your career grows, it's not realistic to think you'll be able to manage all of those relationships and turn them into friends. Unfortunately, I've rejected a lot of invites to housewarmings and social events. And you know how it goes. If you reject one invite, you're off the list. You're not going to get invited back. Not ideal, but as a high producing agent, it wasn't possible. Now, if you're doing 30 deals a year or less, you should be saying yes to everything. The personal connection to the client and their friends is everything, and was a big part of how I grew my business. As a broker, you're involved in a very intimate relationship. You spend a ton of time with that person or family, and you're experiencing massive trust and appreciation from them. You're working with them to buy or sell their single largest asset, and there's a ton of emotion on both sides of that transaction. Do not take that lightly. It's a bond that, if treated correctly, will absolutely last a lifetime. I was talking to Elise a couple of weeks ago, and she's connected with a client and maintained that friendship. And I love that. You will absolutely meet some amazing people along the way, and you should be proud that they involve you in their life, both professionally and personally. You are all amazing people. So it's not uncommon for your clients to want to friend you, like literally want to be friends with you, not just on Instagram. And that will probably also happen. Relationships of all kinds take work, a fair bit of effort and dedication. And there are, of course, some people that understand that you are just a broker and you are here for the transaction, not the relationship. And that's totally fine also. But there are others you genuinely will connect with. And that is so fantastic. There is no shame in becoming friends with a client. You need to keep every client in that friend zone. Periodic check-ins, coffees, hosting a client event. It could be a casual barbecue in the backyard or something more elaborate, but keep that connection alive. And you know what I'm about to say, ask for those referrals. I mean, you have to keep real estate front of mind with everybody. So how do you go about being, a trusted agent and a friend? Let me share a few tips. Listen with empathy. Take the time to truly understand your client's needs, concerns, and dreams. Empathize with them and their situation and show them that you're there to support them every step of the way. Communicate openly and honestly. Transparency is key in building trust. Be upfront about the process, potential challenges, and realistic expectations. You must set those and your client will appreciate your honesty and feel more comfortable relying on you as they work through this process. Go the extra mile. Sometimes it's the little things that make the biggest impact. Offering to pick your client up from work to start the tour or drop them off at the end, even if it's out of the way. If a buyer doesn't get a property that they loved in a multiple offer situation, sending an email later that night, letting them know that you care and that you're sorry it didn't work out, but everything happens for a reason, just above and beyond the deal. Stay connected. Building a friendship does not end when that deal closes. You have to keep in touch with this client through regular check-ins, holiday greetings, or even inviting them to whatever event you may have been hosting socially or professionally. Show them that you're invested in their lives long after they've moved into their new home. At the end of the day, it's not about the commission or the sale. It's about the relationship we form and the impact we have on these people's lives. So whether you're a seasoned agent or just starting out, remember to prioritize connection over transaction, because when you treat your clients like friends, success naturally follows.